Let me get my shit together real quick. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Why does today feel like, I don't even know. What does today feel like? It doesn't even feel like a Wednesday, in my humble opinion. I feel like I have a moco. I probably do, low key. Si sale, recógelo. Just kidding. That's so rude. What's everybody doing on this fine Wednesday? Hey, Anna. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Yadira. Hey, Abs, Taylor, Flower. What's going on, besties? Hey, bet it's giving Friday's thing. Right? I feel like today's low-key like a Friday. Doing laundry. Hey, Heidi. I'm walking. Gonna pull up quick for some bestie. Hey, as you should. Hey, Tanya. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Lizette. Alondra, Yvette, Kimberly. I'm in Mexico and I'm ready to go back to Texas. Girl, I bet it's hot as hell in Mexico. What was it? Like, did I go last year? I don't remember. Well, it was like either last year or 2 years ago where I went in the summer. Beach. ¿Pa qué quieres? I feel like this shit's too high. Let me lower y'all a little bit. Is that better? I don't know. Oops. I meant anyways. Hey, girl. Hey, Vanna. Y'all's best. I'm going to start dinner. Hola, it's just a week for us Cali government employees make us laugh. Oh, no. Hey, Jeanette. Welcome to Las Comadres. I'm at work, bestie. Hey, bestie. It's okay, bestie. You can watch later. Don't even worry about it. We got you. We got you. I was going to do something else. Do you tan or burn in this Texas heat? I guess a little bit of both. I don't know. I think I've gotten darker though, cause for sure I wore like this like thick tank the other day. Hello, I'm new to your show. Hey, Quentin. What's up? No, cause I'm hearing hella old people dying because of the Mexico heat. Don't say that. That's scary. No, I would imagine though it's like too fucking hot. What are they gonna do? Se me fue. Se me quitó. Se me quitó. Bestie hair looks gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it's giving. I need to wash it. Bestie, we had a tornado 2 weeks ago, and yesterday we had to go hide in the basement. Again? At least you got a basement. Imagine the bitches that don't have a basement. What do you do then? You know what I mean? I'm getting food and heading to my boyfriend's house since he's out of town. It's giving peaceful. It's giving, you deserve it, queen. Treat yourself. This heat ain't no joke. I stay getting migraines. Oh my gosh, same. Welcome to our show, queen. Yeah, welcome to the madness. Bestie, you're on. I guess I'll go start making my tostadas de pollo. By the way, still waiting for my damn sticker. Why isn't it coming? Well, there's no joke this year. A basement is cool. It's not. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do an attic or a basement. I'm not doing it. You feel me? Like, I couldn't be in a house that had an attic or a basement or both. Bessie, the baby's waving hi. Hi, baby. No basement. You were in the bathroom. Okay, honestly, if it's that severe, just think about this. Okay, you already know, I love the Bebe kids. Just think about this. Thank you, Sierra. Love the black liner, bestie. I think it's the eyeshadow. I need some black liner. I freaking lost mine. Or it broke. And I ordered one from Target because, like, I hate going to Target and going in the store because I just buy unnecessary shit. So I just did the drive up and they're, like, sold out. Or, like, we're out of stock. Bitch, if I go in Target and I find it myself, I'm be pissed. Because I know damn well, I'm sorry, if you're a Target employee, bestie, my daughter loves you. I love her back. If you're a Target employee and you don't go look for my shit, why are you even doing drive up, babe? How do I wear makeup in this heat? I've been inside. You know what I mean? I was outside, now I'm inside. My makeup might look a fucking mess. I want to say this makeup's a couple hours old. Not gonna lie. But it is what it is. And my hair. I was sweating, so. It's giving slick back because it's wash day. Hey, crazy. Coco. What was I was saying something, se me fue. Se me fue el avión. Se me fue el pinche avión, ni modo. Oh, yeah, let me let the besties on TikTok know. Because I don't be letting these bitches know anymore. Let's add a sound. What sound do we add? Bye. We should do that. Then come over. I'm gonna oh yeah, now I remember what I was saying. We don't have a basement, but we live close to the basement of a friend, the Catholic church, and an old hospital. Okay, Sam, I only walked to my car in this heat. My makeup does not survive this heat, so I quit wearing it. As you should. I only do skincare, eyebrows, and mascara. No, that was me. That was me. But today I had to do something, and I was like, let me get a little dolled up. You feel me? For this thing, and yeah, not that everyone asked, but Cali is having cool weather. You know what, Steph? Get out. I need a timeout box over here. Steph, you're in the timeout because nobody asked that. I don't recall anybody asking you, Steph, if you have cold weather. Nobody asked. So I don't want to hear it. Simple as that. Just kidding. Bessie, can you please say hi, Sophie? Hi, Sophie. What's going on, girl? Can you say purr? I don't do a full face of makeup. Yeah, I don't either. I literally just do, yes, Steph, it's 85 degrees. I don't like y'all. If you're in Cali, I don't like you right now. No, because you know what? Texas has been humbled because I feel like us Texans, you know what I mean? We talk a lot of shit. We rep our state, the good and the bad, and it is what it is. But when it comes to this heat, we don't want to hear it. Don't tell a Texan that it's hot here. Y'all don't understand. You could never. You could never. You don't get it. You don't understand. We still love our state. Even though we got Hot Wheels, even though we got fucking sundown towns, even though we got a lot of racist people down here, we still love Texas. So just like, you know what I mean? We don't need this. We don't need this negativity right now. I don't want it. It's all great and the sun comes out at noon. It's been like 60s. Bessie's seen 100 plus in a few days. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm in California, but y'all is jinxing it. Hey, low-key, huh? 100 in the Palm Springs area. Hey, Bessie, just finished your last live last night while doing my nails, and now you're like, I ain't doing my nails. Bessie, the heat is one of the reasons why I can't even, if we could probably buy more land there. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's wild. Karime, I don't know if Karime be watching my YouTube. She be watching right now. This is my nail tech. This is my bitch, right? She got a job. I don't know why. I mean, I get it. You know what I mean? Get your money, get your coin, sis. You know what I mean? It's giving multiple income, and I love that for her. But when your job interferes with my nails, I'm gonna need you to quit. I'm gonna get her fired. I'm gonna call and be like, I don't even know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave a bad review. I don't know. No period. We love Texas for its nice things while still acknowledging the crustiness. Exactly. I'm gonna call and be like, I don't even know what she does, to be honest, but I'm gonna be like, she hit my car. She hit my car, and then she called me a crusty hoe, and then she drove off. I got her license plate. I'm gonna need y'all to fire her, so that way she can do my nails. I can't get an appointment right now. She talking about, so she was like, we could do it late at night, talking about 9 o'clock. Babe, if we do it at 9 at night, I'm just gonna have to sleep over at this point. I'm sleeping on your couch, because what am I gonna be doing at your house at 9 at night? We're not gonna get done, and then she's probably gonna wanna go live, so I'm not gonna get out till like midnight or 1 in the morning. And then Jacobo, he's not gonna believe me. Jacobo's not gonna believe, his toxic ass is not gonna believe that I'm doing my nails at 9 o'clock at night. Trish's husband here, she has chorro, she'll be back. I'm done with you. Trish, if you can hear me, I know you're on the shitter, babe. Get your man. Yeah, it's giving. I'm just gonna spend the night there, and I expect breakfast in the morning. Cause what? Not. I'm telling y'all, we love Trish here. You have to do our best, Trish. That's what I'm saying. I'm done. Yeah, he's in jail too. He's in jail with Steph right now because there's no way. He's gonna be like, oh no, he's gonna drive you there. No, he's literally gonna drive me there, wait in the fucking car, and he's gonna be mad as hell when he realizes that I really am doing my nails. He's gonna be watching. I'm gonna watch the live, babe. Watch the live because, but yeah, I can't do that. I hope it all runs smoothly for Trish. Honestly, yeah, let's throw her some good vibes. At least she's gonna be a skinny queen. Ooh, Trish, hubby is on the couch, not exposing her business. That's what I'm saying. Justice for our homie Trish. Hey, Tatis. So yeah, so then she was like, I don't know what day, but I'm like, I can't do that day. So I mean, they still look pretty good. But I'm keeping on a month already, a month. So I guess I'll just have to thug it out till I can get an appointment. Because I can't take these off. She gets mad. Bessie, I don't know how to update my payment information for my Bessie. Does anyone know how my last card was stolen? So how to get a new one? Besties, how do we help NROX get back on Las Besties membership? How do we do this? How did y'all do this? Hey, Bestie, a little late, but glad I caught you. Hey, Gloria. To all the besties who are not members of Las Besties, I'm just telling y'all. Y'all should head over there. We got some good lives over there. We got some good vibes. I'm gonna be having some giveaways. If you want to join Las Besties, I think you have to do it on a desktop. It's gonna be in my description, and yeah, you get a little badge. Started out because I got Besties on 3 months already. You know what I mean? So it's better late than never. Better late than never. Come with the good vibes. Hey Liz, I had to use a desktop to resubscribe. Go to your settings for payment options. Okay. That makes sense, low-key, you know what I mean? Right. Bye. Hey, Julitza. Wow, that's a pretty name. I've never heard that. Julitza. You can join on your phone. Okay. It's worth it, besties. I think when you hit subscribe, it should let you change it or add new payment. Through Google, no? Oh, okay, on the desktop. Yeah, probably on the desktop, bestie. It might not let you do it on your phone. But use the Safari link, it changes to desktop mode. I'm gonna try it right now. She said, y'all ain't about to catch me slacking. As you should, bestie. As you should. But yeah, like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't like this Texas heat. I don't like it. It's wild. And guess I'll clean and cook dinner since you're live. Might as well. Hey, bestie, today's my baby kid's birthday. He turns 8. Happy birthday to the baby kid. Mine is through Google subscriptions. What's the perk for it to become a bestie and price? Let me look it up for you. Because you know what? I don't have it off the top of my head. We just go off the vibes. All right. So you get a member badge. You get emojis, member-only live chats, priority reply to comments, early access to new videos, member shoutouts, photos and status updates, exclusive member-only videos, which there are some, and member-only live streams. And it is, I believe, $9.99. Or you could be a comadre and you just get the badge. But you don't get like the members-only lives and stuff like that. It's different. Basically you're paying for the badge. But yeah, you can cancel it anytime. But I'd appreciate it if you just let it roll. But yeah. And you get a new member badge, then you get a month badge, a 2-month badge, and then a 6-month badge. So, and I got some emojis. I'm working on some other ones to put on there because we need some extra shit. You know what I mean? Do you save your live streams for rewatch? Yes. I save my regular lives and I save my bestie only lives as well. And I have a whole playlist of bestie only lives. So it's easy for you guys to go and look. I just quit my job. Any good jobs out there? There's always a job, bestie. You might not like it, but money's money. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about it. A job is a job. And to be honest, working is ghetto. I get why some bitches don't want to work. I understand. But these bills ain't going to get paid by themselves. Where can I put it on my Roku TV? Bestie, only when I need to cook. She's on full blast. A little so I can hear. Oh, when I put, as you should. So today we're going to be doing embarrassing delicioso stories. I have a couple of my own, you know what I mean? I don't want to remember them because why would I? You be getting me through my chores, as I should. So let's hit the ground running. You feel me? Let's just hit the ground running. If you have an embarrassing, delicioso story, send it in. It's motherfucking hot here in Houston. I don't know why it'd be hot as hell in Houston. Like, Houston scares me. I don't understand why it's hotter in Houston than other places. I applied for a new job last night. I need the good vibes, besties. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So my boyfriend upset I said no to Chiquis Ristrikis. He said, like, hazle caso a tu tocaya since I told him about that live. Sorry, this is out of the blue. Wait. Hold on. Your man got the wrong idea. Your man got the wrong idea, babe, because where did I co-sign that? Where did I co-sign that tocaya that I said, yeah, do it? I said I'll do anything once. But I said low-key, it's not the vibe. Low-key, it's not it. He's trying to gaslight you. Actually, he gaslit you. You might want to check him on that. Do you go live for Las Comadres? No, it's not a perk of Las Comadres. It's only a perk for Las Besties. Good luck. Yeah. I said no. Okay, good. Yeah, he lied on my name. He's lying on our name. He's lying on our name. I meant you said no. Yeah. Let him know. He's trying to lie on our name. Don't let him do us like that. All right, let's get into it. Delicioso story submission. Can we resubmit a story? I think we did stories on the Bestie Live only. You sure can. Yesterday when you suggested us to try it with the ice, no ice needed, just a lot of... good. Okay. Delicioso story. I have a friend who happens to be my sister-in-law's brother. El hermano de la cuñada de mi cuñada. Oh, Bessie, this is too complicated. Let me think about it real quick. My sister-in-law's brother. Okay, muy lejos, muy lejos. We had this chemistry that every time we'd see each other, there was lightning. One day, he invited me over his place. I used to live down the street. Not knowing any better, I showered and shaved, drove there, drank my Red Bull, then spread my wings. He took me to heaven. Oh, shit! I love a good story. You know what I mean? La mama de la mama de la mama. Okay. Wow. Homegirl went to heaven. I love that for you, bestie. I stayed the night to avoid traffic. Yeah, sure, to avoid traffic. Went home the next morning. Girl, when I tell you he left the biggest hickey ever, I was so embarrassed. I went back that evening for part 2, as you should. Embarrassing part was that his sister found out I was with his brother because they went over to visit him. She heard us doing the delicioso. Ever since then, she calls me cuñada. Her kids call me tia. She sent me a picture, too, of the hickey. It's huge. It's like... She said, don't show it. I'm at work. We'll watch your live later. Thank you for that. Wow. I hate hickeys. Not gonna lie. Y'all been known this, okay? I won't say no to a good hickey in the moment, but I hate hickeys. I just feel... I'll take one hickey. I'll take one here. I'll take one there. I'll take one any other where. You know what I mean? Dr. Seuss, bitch. But, like, what I won't do is I won't have them everywhere. I think it's gross. You do you, though, babe. Don't fucking take me seriously. You already know. Don't fucking take me seriously. I just be talking on my ass sometimes. And I just don't like it, though. I don't know. I just feel like I see a bitch with a bunch of hickeys. I'm like, you getting down and dirty. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he got you on, I don't know. He bent you over the sink in the restroom where he lives with all his roommates. That's what it gives me. I don't know. But don't quote me on that. Hey, Lucia. Hey, Ali. Goddamn, he really wanted to mark territory. Yeah, men are like that, though. I hate it. They're fucking toxic. All right. Like, what is the reason? I went to McDonald's last night. Cashier had her whole neck filled with hickeys. I went through that dozens of hickeys phase, and now I hate it. I love to leave them on my man. That's what I'm saying. I like to leave them on him. I'll do it where I want, bitch. On my man, if I want to bite his nalgas, I will. Y la queso. But don't do it to me. I don't need that. I don't need that in my life. On a dirty mattress on the floor. Hey, get it where you can. Get it where you can. Hey, Brody, and the neck is ill, but on them biddies. That's what I'm saying. On the biddies, y'all messy. Stop it. I hate y'all. How do I submit my story? You can submit it through Instagram DM. But that beard burn, stop. I hate y'all. I literally hate y'all. Okay. Delicioso time. I'm so embarrassed. I'm going to read it like I feel like they would read it or they would say it. I'm so embarrassed. So back in high school, when I was dating my ex, we'd always be in his room doing the nasty, per usual. And this one time, we were doing 6ix9ine. La Jenny, soy la 69. Soy la chingona que esa. Okay. So he was nadando, estaba swimming pooleando, you feel me? He's doing a little gurgling. And he got a little too aggressive. And this idiot bit my frijol. Bro. So instantly, I pull away. Bestie, that's the worst thing you can do. That's literally the worst thing you can do is pull away when they have your frijol in a fucking chokehold, bitch. Don't ever do that. So instantly, I pull away, and bestie, that shit hurt. Next thing you know, I'm bleeding. And this motherfucker had the audacity to say, ew, it's in my mouth. It's in my mouth, the blood. And I ran to the restroom and stood in his shower like, OMFG, what the fuck am I going to do? And we were just staring at each other in shock. I rinsed off and changed and just sat in the room in silence. Because I was so okay, bye. I'm gonna erase this message because I don't need my baby daddy to see that. Bestie, that's so scary. I'm laughing, but I'm crying because, like, what if he ripped the frijol off? Can you rip the frijol off? Is that a thing? Oh my gosh, bestie. Are you okay? That's assault. I'm calling 911. Not sign. It's giving that fox sitting at the edge of the bed. Like, what do you do? Your frijol is fucking bleeding. It's giving you frijoles apachurrados. You know what I mean? Is the frijol? No, the frijol is the CLIT. You know when you flick in the frijol? Sign reminded me of the me and the girl on the bed with glasses. Tiffany, bitch. I can't. I'm done. I thought he yanked it out. That's what I was saying. That's so scary, bestie. I don't wish that on anybody. Once upon a time, when I was a freshman, I was talking to this junior. Apparently, his mom had seen us walking together. And I saw the señora at the carniceria. I had a huge hickey, and she told him, what a snitch. Dad, I got to get with the program. Y'all really do. Not what is the frijol. That's what I'm saying. Besties, I had to leave work early today because I got the bubble guppies. I was fighting for my life. Hey, at least you home. The frijol? No, because that would scare me. That would scar me for fucking life. Because that's where the whole sensation be at. Like, imagine the frijol was no longer a thing. What are you doing? OMG. Wow. I'm glad you're okay. I mean, obviously she's okay. You know what I mean? She lived to tell us the story. Stop. I'm innocent. No sabía. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. We're gonna move on. We're gonna act like y'all didn't know, but we're gonna act like y'all knew. What? Restart. We're starting over. Besties. OMG. I have a story about my ex-boyfriend trying to trap me. I could never have raw delicioso with this certain ex because I had a feeling he was trying to get me pregnant and also cheating. Anyways, so obviously me and him still had the el delicioso on the regular, and one time while I was at work, I freaking pulled a condom out of my pussy while I was cleaning myself after peeing. The way I was freaked out because that shit had to be in there for 2 days. Crazy as hell. I literally remember him organisming, and he pretended to throw out the condom and everything, knowing damn well he took it off and pushed it inside me. What? What is wrong with him? I popped the plan B during my lunch at work, but didn't mention shit to him. I kept playing with his feelings and said shit like I haven't got my period, I've been nauseous, just to see if this bitch would say anything. And no, he never did. LOL. This is also the same ex who cut his forehead open with a razor. So he been giving red flags. He been fucking up, bestie. Wow. It's the same dude that cut his forehead open. This does sound like an episode of SVU. I need Olivia Benson on this shit now. Call the authorities. Because I'm fucking scared. What the hell? Yeah. Jesus. Same dude. Makes sense. Didn't she marry him? No, I don't think she did. She told us about we did psycho exes, right? This is the third time we hear about it. City Girls down, but the smell. Well, you know, no, let me tell you something. Olivia's tonight. Yeah, we gotta call Stabler. We gotta call Daddy Stabler in this bitch, because ain't no fucking way. There's so many horror stories about like tampons too. I had no idea that like a lot of girls forget. Like you can forget you got a tamp in. And like there was this one, she was my best friend in middle school, one of my best friends in middle school, and she had told me about her cousin. Like they were freaking out because her cousin, she put a tamp in, and then I guess she forgot about it, and then she fucking started clapping cheeks, and you know her man pushed it all the way up in there, so she had to go like to the hospital. They had to fucking take that bitch out, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I didn't know shit like that could happen. Like that's just scary. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be complete. Let me tell you a little story real quick about tampons. TMI, don't give a fuck. This is for educational purposes. Okay? So you can shove another one. Yeah, like you can forget and shove another one because it can get full and like it just, you know what I mean? So in December when we went and I was at Las Agüitas the night that I threw up and all that other shit, like I was just fucking, I was drunk as fuck, right? I was on my days and it was like the beginning. It wasn't like too bad. Or no, it was an ending. It was an ending. It was already like, yeah, but like, you know, just to be sure, you stick one up in there, bitch, because fuck it. I'm not gonna be drunk and fucking all bloody. Okay, TMI. But we're mostly women in here. And Brody and Arturo. But you know, if you got a woman, you're gonna learn about this eventually. So I was there, right? And I went to the restroom, and I was so drunk, I did not remember if I took it out or not. Or like, I don't know what the fuck I did. Like, I couldn't fucking remember. So when I remember when I had gotten home, and like, you know, Jacobo, like, he was like, you're fucking drunk, blah, 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 you know what I mean? And like, my sister-in-laws had to take me upstairs and like do a whole like, took me in and shit. The next morning, I was like, fuck. I was like, I could have sworn that you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't on anymore. I had already finished. And so I was like, I could have sworn I put one. Did I take it out? And like, I was fucking scared because I went to the restaurant and feel anything. So I literally made Jacobo fucking play doctor, bitch. And I was like, get up in there and see if you see anything. And he was like, there's nothing. You're good. I was okay. I just couldn't remember. I couldn't, how deep you put it in, you can't see the string. No, but like, so how I was drunk, I didn't think about it. I didn't think about it until the next morning, and I didn't feel anything. And I was like, wait, did I fucking take it out? Or like, you know, you kind of panic because did I take it out or did I fucking push it in? Like, I didn't know what happened. You feel me? Because also, I lay down and my shorts were gone. I didn't know Jacobo, you know what I mean? I didn't know what happened. I was fucking drunk. I like blacked out. So I was just like, fuck, like what happened? But yeah, I made him get up in there. I was like, you see anything, you pull it out. He's like, you ain't got it, you're good. I was like, all right. And then, no. What was playing out? No, and then on the, like, when we were coming home on the plane, I took a nap, and then I woke up, and I remember I was getting bits and pieces from that night, how I was so fucked up, and I remembered I did take it out. That's not the good kind of doctor wrote. It's not. But, like, I had flashbacks. I was like, okay, I did take it out. But I was freaking out because that had never happened to me, and I've heard horror stories of that happening to bitches, you feel me? And I was like, my drunk ass, what if I fucking pushed it in? I don't know. What if I didn't take it out? Like, it's a big fear. So... Yeah. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. That shit's crazy. No, and like, fuck that, because I saw on Hustle with J-Lo, Jenny from the Block, bitch. I learned on there that when they're on their fucking periods of strippers, they cut the string. How you get it back out? I'm sorry, how are you getting that back out? You cutting the string off. I can barely find that shit with the fucking string sometimes. You feel me? So, make it make sense. I need headphones for this one. Yeah. Doctors say it's like a sock. You can literally stick your hand in to get anything out. Yeah. That's not the good kind of udder. Don't they say if it gets stuck, if you leave it in for too long? Sometimes I fall asleep and forget, switch to a pad, I wake up and pad. That's what I'm saying. Like, you just never know. I'm back, besties. Okay, Enrock, she can't flex on us. I had to close my door. Bro, I kid you not. I was refreshing forever. Nothing was coming up. What the hell? Girl, I panicked when I used a Diva cup at the beach and I couldn't get it out. No, because one time I couldn't get my tamp out. Dead ass. I have a problem of like, it's because you just never know. Like, okay, if you're a woman, you know the fear of periods and how you think you're done. Yeah, my man asked what am I listening to? No, you think you're fucking done, and then like you're in the safe. You don't put a tamp in. You're like, I'm done. And then all of a sudden you're fucking bleeding again, bitch. I don't play that shit. So I just stick one in for good luck, you know, even though I know I'm almost about to be motherfucking done. And so I guess like I really was done. Y'all really put me in jail. I really was done. And so like how it's supposed to absorb shit, right? To get loose and then you pull it out. Like there was nothing on it, and so like that shit was fucking dry as hell, and I couldn't. Yeah, when it's dry and you pull the string, no, I was pulling, and then with these nails, it wasn't coming out, and and I was like, what the fuck? I was panicking. I was having a fucking panic attack. I was like, it's stuck in there. How do I get it out? And then I got it out. I had to pull, and then I ended up like, cause that shit burns too. De tanto hacerla así to pull the fucking string out, I ended up like fucking burning between my fucking. The dry cooch. I ended up burning between my fucking fingers, y'all, because I was like, fuck, and I finally got that shit out. It do be hurting. Yeah, dry tampons. You know what? I'm glad we can relate on that, because I was like, I can't be the only bitch. My best friend had to teach me how to use tampons. Same, my best friend had to teach me too. Yeah, that shit's not cool. It's the fucking worst. Oh, how I love being a woman. You feel me? All right. Let's keep the vibes going. So, besties. I don't care what y'all are talking about, but wearing a pad on a hot ass day is the worst. Bestie, I can't do it. I can't do it. Not that juguete de platí. Mine too, lol. When my husband and I started dating and having el delicioso, clapping cheeks, keep in mind, I grew up in a cult and he was very sheltered. First of all, we met online. We finally met after months of talking and eventually started having el delicioso in my car. Okay, clapping cheeks in the car. Well, this night, we were parked in front of his house and we were going at it. As soon as we finished, I started laughing, which eventually turned into me hysterically sobbing. Did I organism? Did I feel guilty? IDK. But the look of confusion and terror that ran through his face will haunt me for the rest of my life, laughing my ass off. Another time. The first time I went down on him, once again, parked right in front of his house. He's telling me what to do, how to do it. I feel like a flashlight light up my car. He goes, oh shit, a car's coming. Pushes my head down and finishes. Oh fuck no, my mouth is full of you know what. It's my first time doing that. IDK, what's going on? I'm gagging, dying. I finally find a cup and spit it out, and this whole time he can't stop laughing. We're still together. I'm the bestie that had his legs shaking. So you learned. Okay, purr. You know what? Sprinkle, sprinkle, round of applause. She said she struggled. She struggled to get where she is. Now she got man's legs shaking. This is all we should aspire to be. Okay, she is goals. She is goals. We remember that. I remember that live perfectly. I remember that live when you said his legs was shaking. He was trembling. He was shooketh. Yeah, queen. Drop a crown for our queen. I remember. Yeah, we love to see growth. I love the repeat offenders. That's it right there. That's what it is. Yeah. Hey bestie, my crazy delicioso story is that in the beginning of my now husband's and I relationship, we would clap cheeks like crazy. Well, one night when we were in my living room, we were about to clap cheeks, and I realized that I had stayed my period, but we said fuck it. We said fuck it. El chiquis restriquis, it is. Now, P.S. I heard that clapping cheeks on your period is una madre by IDK, to be honest. What I think did I do witchcraft on him? I didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know that was that. But I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't give a fuck. Call me what you want. Say what you want, bitch. Put a fucking towel down. Because I don't know if y'all know this. Let me give you a little lesson, okay? Thank you for the crowns for our beautiful queen. I don't know if you know this, but like when I'm on, you know, my days, I be feeling a certain type of way, and I be wanting something. I be wanting some trunkies. So guess what? Well, if I really need it back, I try to hold out, you know what I mean? Because it can get messy. It's either in the shower or you lay a fucking towel down. And sometimes, you know what I mean? I just can't. I'm like, you know what? Put the towel down, bitch. Lay that towel down. And let's just do it. So, is that witchcraft? I don't know. You feel me? Is it my ancestors? That they work hard so that I wouldn't have to work as hard? You know what I mean? It is what it is. Si la amarré, la amarré. He can get out of it. He's a smart man. Here's the thing. Gaslight them. It's not my fault. You know what I mean? If it's an amarre, figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to fix this. You know what I mean? Figure it out. Si te amarran, desamárrate. My man thinks he would get an infection. I mean, that's valid. It's, you know what I mean? It looks, it's gross if you're looking at it. I understand. That's perfectly fine. Most Mexicans, giving the man the red wings, most Mexicans think that, que te salen manchas en la cara. Or like, that's what Jacobo told me. In the beginning, he was like, no, he was like, me van a salir manchas en la cara. Like, I don't know what the fuck. And I was like, okay, whatever then. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Don't do it then, bitch. I'll take care of my motherfucking self. I don't know how I convinced him though. I like that I learned this is an amarre. Yeah, I didn't know it was an amarre. But that's not my fault. I heard that too my first time I was on it. Here we are 11 years later. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why I'm still married. Maybe that's what you bitches need. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But one thing about me, if I'm up to it and I got a fucking extra towel laying around, I'm going to do it. That's my business. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. All right. I've heard que se les tapa el hoyo con sangre. What's that? Some men say their facial hair turns red. Y'all imprinted. Good evening, bestie. Hey, a crown for all my Amara queens. Purr. That's my first time, but my first time with him. I mean, I don't see a problem with it. If you down and I'm down, you know what I mean? Like I said, si te amarran, desamarrate. Untie yourself. 13 years married explains a lot. All right. Maybe a little crazy. Not that crazy. Me and my ex, my first baby daddy, were going to clap cheeks. And he said he wanted to go to Walgreens to buy something for us to use while having a delicioso. While doing a delicioso. So I started getting ready. I made a little tendio on the floor in the other room since at the time we slept, me, him, and our 1-year-old, we all slept on the same bed. Like I was saying, I made a little, I guess like a little, in the other room so we can, you know, clap cheeks. He comes back with lube and baby bullet, a vibrator. Where I missed it. Wait. Okay, this is my first time ever using or seeing a toy. I was like 18 years old at the time, so you know, not very knowledgeable on toys. So he starts using it on me, putting it all up in that bitch. And this dumbass puts it way up inside of me and then tells me I can't take it out. So we both start freaking out. I'm trying to reach in there to take it out. He's trying nothing. So he tells me, damn, well, we'll have to go to the hospital. It's stuck. So I start freaking like, OMG, we can't go. How embarrassing. This dude starts to look for things to use to help me take it out. He hands me... He hands me those carne asada thongs, and like, you got to be kidding me. No way I'm putting those inside of me. Long story short, like 20 minutes later, I get it out. Another story time, same guy. We were clapping cheeks, and he said he's ready to organism. And he asked if he could, you know, release inside of me. I said yes. Then next thing I know, I feel really wet between my legs. The guy said he felt an urge to organism, but then actually ended up peeing in me. I freaked out and he was cracking up and started continuously apologizing, saying it was an honest mistake. I was like 19 around the time this happened. That's assault. That's assault. Jail time. And you know what? That's one of my biggest fears. Because I've heard... Here's another thing. I heard that's a kink. I hear that some men like that. They like to do that. Who is it? It's one of the city girls, bitch. Which one of the city girls? Carisha? Young Miami. It's Young Miami. Young Miami literally went on her podcast and said that she likes for Diddy to just fucking whiz on her. Bitch, what? Yeah, that's a little too open for me. That's a little too open for me. And, that's weird. I'm sorry. I'm all for you bitches doing what y'all want to do. But not me, bitch. The fuck I look like. Instead of apologizing, he was laughing. Intentional. I mean, when you're young like that, there is such thing as being young and dumb. There's a lot of shit I did that I didn't fucking know. You know what I mean? Okay, R. Kelly. Wait, you said kinks are hereditary? They sure are. Yeah, so Young Miami likes that. She lets Diddy do that shit to her. And that's fucking... Bitch. Hell no. That's a hate crime. It is a hate crime. I'm suing you. I'm suing you in the fucking city. Tu humillante. But you know what? Some bitches like that. They like to be humiliated. And on the daily. Some bitches have that kink where like, humíllame. Yeah, degrade me. Not me, bitch. I want to feel powerful. Connie said it last time in the Bestie Live. She said it herself. We gotta feel powerful. Double it up and pass it to the next person. Hey, honest mistake. Shit happens. Literally. Okay, 2 stories. I caught my in-laws clapping cheeks, and I caught a glimpse of my father-in-law's cheeks. I'm gonna tell you right now, bitch. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I saw my father-in-law's cheeks, I'd have to divorce Jacobo. I can't, if we're on vacation and I see his cheeks, I'm sorry, babe, I love you, but we can't, I have to divorce you. I want the divorce. we're leaving each other. I don't want anything to do with you or your family anymore. I can't do it. I'd have to leave. I could not live with that. Yeah, I'd never unsee them. I like at the dinner table, us eating, I'd see them. If I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I'd have to leave. I'd have to disassociate myself with the family. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't do that. And I'm sorry that you went through that, because wow. I don't think they saw her. 2. I had seen an ex fleeing at the club after college, and we decided to hook up since he said he broke up with his girlfriend. And well, it wasn't great, and after I realized he still had pictures of his ex and their dogs, girl, it was the worst. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Oh, but she said she caught her in-laws. So maybe they did. It's given, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you, he's looking at me, she's looking at me. I saw your cheeks. Wow. Bestie. At my job, a worker went to complain to a manager that when they got off, they saw a car shaking in our parking lot. Well, upper management went straight to the cameras, saw 2 workers butt-ass naked doing their thing in one of their cars. They got suspended and still had the nerve to go back to work like nothing happened. Everyone knowing she lives with her man and the guy is married. Work drama would be something else. There's no... You just can't escape it. You know what I mean? Maybe he finished when she walked in. No, I'm just saying I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bestie. I love you and I respect you, and I hope that, like, that's therapy. That's trauma. That's like you're paying for my therapy. And then I don't know. I'm fucking. Were they wrinkly cheeks? I will still pull up to work. What you mean? Why you in my business? Why were y'all watch pervs? Okay, it's giving y'all got a free show. I can come back to work if I fucking want to. Because who's gonna stop me? Y'all watched it, didn't y'all? If y'all had some self-respect, you wouldn't even watch the whole thing. But how do you know I was clapping cheeks? Oh, because you watched the whole thing, right? Pervert. So, okay. I was a sophomore in high school and had my very first boyfriend. I started dating him freshman year. After a year and a half of being together, his family decided to move. Not move somewhere normal, like just down the street, but to a whole different state. Obviously, I was heartbroken, and so was he. We've never had sex, but we done talked about it. The most we've done was a little make-out rub sesh, so we planned to do the deed. I told him, I want to clap cheeks with you before you move. If it's going to be anyone, I want it to be you. I was young and in love. We were both V's. By the time his parents sold his house and he was staying with his cousin who lived across the street from our high school. So we planned it. We would ditch school and go to his cousin's house. No one would be home. The day comes and we leave school. We go across the street to his cousin's house. He told me he was sleeping in the living room because it was a full house. So he told me, let's go to my parents' room. Bestie. Our first time doing el delicioso was on his parents' bed, laughing my ass off. Long story short, this became a common occurrence. Clapping cheeks almost every day on his parents' bed. One time his grandpa came home early and I was stuck in the house. I couldn't sneak out, and one by one more family members started coming home. I was so scared because they are super religious. They're Jehovah's Witnesses, so he's not even allowed to date, especially me, someone who isn't of the religion. Long story short, I snuck out a tiny ass window and cut myself on the way out. I have a big ass scar on my leg, what I have to look at every day. When I see it, I think of him. I hope his parents have the same bed so he remembers me when he sees it too. Oh my. Oh my is correct. Well, what can you do? It's the worst though. I wish... Teenagers fucking piss me off. Because I get it. Like, when I was that age, I didn't want to listen to shit. I didn't want to believe anybody. Wait, hold on. She said, I caught them in the living room, Bessie. Yeah, they did see me. All they could do is run back to the room. It is traumatic. I couldn't look them in the eye. But hey, my suegro has nice cheeks. All I can do is laugh now. Oh, well, at least the cheeks are nice. At least they weren't old, wrinkly cheeks. You feel me? So that's something. Hey, Jane. Yeah, but like teenagers don't understand when you're fucking young at a certain age, like losing your V card sucks. Okay? It's not like You know what I mean? I was very fortunate, and like in the beginning it wasn't it, and then I got to the point where I was like, okay, you know what I mean? I learned a thing or two, but it sucks in the beginning. So, but I always tease my husband and tell him I've seen him in his daddy's cheeks. Stop. Like, please wait. I'm telling you, though, if you're any teens on here, which I don't think I should be up on this, bitch, this grown women shit. Just kidding. Any teenagers on here, please, 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 do it with somebody that matters. Okay, don't just go lose it all willy-nilly. And I sound like an old lady. I sound like a fucking mother right now. This is what our moms are telling us. Truly, truly, lose it with somebody that cares about you and is going to make sure that you're comfortable and who's going to take care of you. You, because I've seen, bitch, when I fucking saw where the crawdads sing, don't even make me cry right now. Don't make me cry. Where the crawdads sing, bitch, when he just goes and sticks it in, what the fuck was that? You couldn't even, you know what I mean? That you couldn't even do a little something. That should look painful. That should look painful. Don't do it with somebody who doesn't give a fuck about you. Do it with somebody who won't take care of you. And honestly, don't do it with another V. Do it with somebody who knows a thing or two. I know what I'm talking about. I just saw that movie. Stop. I can't even think about it. It tore at my core. I lost my V on my grandpa's bed. The disrespect. I lost mine outside of my parents' house. My daddy was out of town. Bestie, I finished watching Legend of the Falls today. I told you. Oh my gosh. I lost mine. Girl, crossed my legs because I could feel the pain. What is it about? Where the crawdad sings is and the Legend of the Falls. Just watch it. I'm not giving you any context. Watch it, bestie. It's really good. But yeah, my daddy was out of town. He was working out of town in like Houston and Dallas. And my mom didn't give a fuck because, you know, she was, you know, doing her own thing. She was cheating on my daddy at the time, and she was talking to other dudes. So, you know, she didn't care what I was doing. Somebody pulled up. Y'all know, if you know, you know. Somebody pulled up. Just fucking bop. I'm talking bop. And okay. And then I got dick whipped. And then I literally was that crazy bitch smoking a fucking city looking for him because I couldn't find him anymore. He ghosted my ass. So you should do a how you lost your V-car story time. I think it's on one of my lives. I've talked about it. For sure, I've talked about it before. Yeah. I'm out of town. You already know. But yeah. You know, I got dick whipped because I will say this. He was a gentleman. He very much cared about me. And then I got toxic. And I was looking for him everywhere. So that tells you, you know, that tells you enough. Who the fuck is honking like that? All right. When me and my husband first started dating, we did it in the car at a river parking lot. When we were done, we headed to the gas station for snacks. When he got out of the gas station, I noticed that his jeans were full of blood. I was on my period and I did not know. He had gone into the store and did not see all the blood on his jeans. Me and my ex got caught doing it in the car at a mall parking garage by a mall cop. He asked us what we were doing. We said nothing. Then the mall cop said that if we were doing what he thought we were doing, that we could go to jail and have to register on the sex offender. Thank God he let us go. We were 17. Bestie. Oh my God. Oh, we got an update from the bestie. The frijol is okay. Thank goodness, bestie. I really was scared for you. I'm not gonna lie. I was scared for the frijol. It's giving super bad. That's marking your territory. Bro, that's embarrassing. It happens though. It happens. Embarrassing story. Me and my ex were doing it in a car, and before we knew it, cops shining light on us and asking for IDs. When my brother-in-law and sister passed by, I had to beg the cops not to say anything to them of what really happened when the cops were there. Bro. I've done it in cars, but like always in a secluded area, in the rancho, in the country type of shit. You know what I mean? Like I never did that shit outside of a fucking store. Like y'all are ballsy, and I'm telling you, like the adrenaline rush, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Wow. Bestie. So this was when my husband and I were still boyfriend and girlfriend. We had ate Chipotle. Oh, let me take a sip. If she's mentioning Chipotle, it's not going to end good. Thank you, Anna. Please don't forget to like the lives, bestie. We had ate Chipotle before, and Chipotle always fucks me up. So we get home, and I get to it. I'm riding this man, feeling myself, todo va bien, until I feel something wet come out of my chiquiristriquis. It was a fucking frijolito. Hold on, I'm literally trying to keep it together. I'm trying so hard to just hold on. Let me reread that real quick. We get home and get to it. I'm riding this man, feeling myself, todo va bien, until I feel something wet come out of my chiquiristriquis. It was a fucking frijolito. Was it a frijolito entero? Because, like, I can't. Okay. I was so embarrassed, but my man told me, no pasa. Okay, I love that for you. He said, no pasa nada. No pasa nada. He said, no pasa nada. Girl, did she not chew? That's what I was saying. I was so embarrassed. My man told me, no pasa nada. I got wipes, cleaned up, and still got my cheeks clapped. I love him. Bye. I can't watch the live right now. It's my sister's birthday, and we are at dinner. Just wanted to send in my story. Wow. I hope it wasn't a frijolito entero. Because I couldn't deal with that. You wouldn't see me again. You would, the way, I would be in the witness protection program. You'll never get the chance to treat me like that again. Should have kept that story for me. That's how she knew he was the one. Hey, I love a good love story. You feel me? I love that for her. Wow. Shooketh. I'm done. You will never hear. Was it a black bean or a pinto bean? Ew, Bessie, don't ruin Chipotle for me. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. I can't handle that right now. Oh, I can't have Chipotle. I'm done. Imagine her man telling that story to his friends. Ask for her Chipotle order and stop. Literally stop. I hate y'all. Y'all are disrespectful. And you know what? Go to jail. I would simply go. No, I couldn't. I wouldn't. No, okay, here's the thing, too. I'd rather you freak out. This is me, though. This is me. Obviously, it went well for the bestie. Okay, she married the man. If it was me, freak out so that I can leave and never see you again. You're okay with this? And you're just gonna wipe me down? Now I feel even worse. Now I feel talking about no pasa nada. Bitch, pasó algo. Pasó algo y bien grave. The fuck? That's crazy. And also, how hard were you riding? How hard were you riding? You feel me? Wow. I'm late, but I'm here, bestie. As you should be. As you should be. Repórtense. I don't eat Chipotle, so gross. Well, I'm not having it for a minute. I was with my ex for 4 miserable years. Ding, ding, ding. This last year was the worst. Literally breaking up every other weekend. So I would always leave our house for the weekend. Well, one weekend, I had spent it with the ex before him, and then my boyfriend ex now wanted me to go back home, and I was missing him, so I did go back. He wanted to make up sex, so I was like, okay, well, let me shower first. But he did not let me. He wanted me then and now, so we got to business, and he went down on me, and when he came back up, he said I tasted different. Well, since I didn't shower, I still had my ex's. Somebody get Stabler in here now. Somebody get Stabler in this bitch. Bestie, I'm sorry. I'm not a snitch, but you're going to jail. Wow. Wow. I still had my ex's leche inside, and that's what he tasted. Wow. Wow. I don't know. That's some terrorist shit. Like that. I don't know, besties. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You deserve to fade. I mean, if you get jumped by his sisters, I get it. I can't even like defend you. I'm tired. I'm tired of defending y'all besties. And it's shit like this where I'm like, if you told me that you got jumped by his sisters, I completely understand it. And I'm like, okay, bestie, you gotta take the L and you gotta keep it moving. You know what I mean? That's wild. But you know what? I'm speechless. You know what? No. Let's talk about it real quick because that's his fault. That's his fault. It's giving Ali grow up because that ain't the city. No. Hold on, Brody. Hold on, Broadster. Because let me tell you something. Why is he trying to eat it? She tried to shower. She was trying to shower. And he said no, he was trying to eat it like that. It's giving, you did this to yourself. Why didn't you let her shower? She told you, I'm trying to shower, babe. She tried to save him. He didn't want to be saved. So I can't even blame the bestie. I don't even want, you know what? Call it off. Whoever called Stabler, tell him you don't got to come in. Let him enjoy his day off. Because he's not worried about his queen. Well, you know what? It is what it is. Men never listen. I can't justify, you know what I mean? Bestie guys. No, because like, I'm telling you, if I tell you, let me shower, babe. Why are you being nasty? And not only that, he knew she wasn't home. She left. They were having an argument. Any logical fucking thinking person is gonna be like, you know what? She wasn't here with me. Let me let this bitch shower. You know what I mean? Let me let this bitch shower because I don't know where she been. I don't know if it's sweaty. I don't know if it's stinky. I don't know if it's bloody at this point. You feel me? But he said he didn't care. He said he was just trying to eat it, and he did. So that's his fault. Case closed. Case fucking closed. Tell her not to shower, but then she says she tastes it. That's what I'm saying. Can I shower or not? All right. He was trying to make it up. He knew he was wrong. Could have been her favorite thing. That's true. I ain't even gonna lie. That's low-key true. They're both wrong. You know what? We're gonna agree to disagree. We're gonna agree to disagree, and we're gonna say they're both wrong. And you know what? It is what it is. Who gonna tell him? Nobody. We don't know who this man is. I've never seen this man a day in my life. I wouldn't know if I crossed him in the street. You feel me? It's not my business. Who gonna tell him? So now that man needs his paybacks. I had planned to bring my ex-boyfriend over to my house throughout the week that my dad went to Mexico and while my mom was at work. I was going to have a casa sola y quería aprovechar, LOL. The first day comes and he and I get it in. We decide to go to the store after, and when we got home, my mom was back in the house. They sent her home from work early that day and was surprised to see my boyfriend visiting while her and my dad weren't home. The first thing that went through my mind was we didn't throw out the trash with the used condoms. My ex leaves and she confronts me about the condoms she found in the trash. She chewed me the fuck out and shamed me for losing my V card and shamed me for being a hoe before marriage. Bestie, I cried for days. I'm sorry, bestie. I'm sorry. I'm such a senora. Cause like this is me, right? Talk about I cried for days. You wasn't crying when you was on that D though, bestie. You wasn't crying when you was on that D. I cried for days because of the shame. We had clapped cheeks before, but pinche suerte got caught. I said this was my first though, and it was awkward between us for a while. She thankfully never told my dad. At least she had your back. At least she had your back on that one. I'm fucking dead. I was crying for days, bitch. Be fucking for real, bestie. Gotta be slicker than that. Yeah, ain't no fucking way. Not Bessie trying to be on. No, because you wasn't crying when you was all up on that. You feel me? You wasn't crying when you was fucking on all fours. Face down, ass up. You didn't give a fuck then. So why you crying now? That's normal mom reaction. Yeah. I'm just saying. Bestie, eso es el pasado, okay? Bestie was sentimental at the time moment. That's true, too. You were young. I'll give you that. I give you that. Because who using condoms be fucking around no evidence? Stop it, Birdie. Wrap it up. Okay. So this is not a sex story, but it is sexting. So I'm 24 years old and I'm still a V, but I love sexting strangers I meet on Roblox. Bestie, be fucking for real. Do not play with me right now. Don't fucking play with me. I'm gonna give you the benefit and I'm gonna fucking keep reading. But don't you dare play with me. Don't come for me. LOL. I always ask their ages first, and thankfully they have all been 18 and older. So this year in like January, I met these guys that live in LA and they asked for my Insta. So once they got it, they asked for my Snapchat and we started chatting back and forth. One guy in particular wanted nudes of me. And I'm not that type of bitch. But if any besties are, please play it safe because there's weirdos out here. I'm more the type that if you want to see it, you can only see it in person, like face to face. Okay, so since he wanted my nudes and kept begging me, he would send me videos of himself. Don't get me wrong, it's average and pretty, so I kept wanting more. So in order to see more, I had to send him a booty pic with clothes on, and he would send me some. He would send me more videos, which I loved. So remember, there's another guy, and this guy was sweet to me. So because of this, I fucked up and sent him a boob pic. So this guy will communicate with the other guy, the one who sent me the videos of him, and told him I sent him nudes. So the D video guy told me and said I was a hoe for doing that. And how come I never did that for him? So he started threatening me. Stop. So he started threatening me, saying he was going to get his lick back and all that shit. So I freaked out and blocked them and prayed to God to please protect me from their evil plans. I got so scared, but fuck those ussies. And so never since then, I haven't gone on Roblox. Love you, bestie. Bestie. Oh my God. Wait that man. Wait, what? Well, now he used to. My grandson plays Roblox when I use. That's what I'm saying now. Roblox, bestie. As a mom, I am appalled. Oh my gosh. I'm shooketh. But first of all, okay, why are they even messaging each other? It's given they're fucking like they're plotting. They're plotting, you know what I mean? Like this is such a Gen Z sex. It's given they're plotting. It's given who can get what out of you because why are they like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful when you send stuff like that because they send it to people. I'm telling you, do not trust men. And they're like, oh, it's just for me. It's just for me. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not just for you. They end up literally sending it to other people, and then now your picture's everywhere. Sorry, my hand's itching. Gotta put it in my pocket. Yeah, they're for sure thoughting and plotting. Not the best you get the Bebe Kids banned from Roblox. Hey, I'm telling you. Yeah, fuck them. Don't get back on, bestie. Get another game. Download fucking, I don't know, Candy Crush. So back in my wild days, this is a new bestie. I was talking to this guy from Moco Space. Oh my God, I hate Moco Space. I cannot. I told you they were wild. And he said he was from Thailand, but he honestly didn't look like it. I never really saw a full body picture of him on his profile. But he looked very cute, and he seemed like he was a tall guy, maybe 6 feet. Anyways, one day we decided to meet and hang out after talking on the phone for a month. He comes and picks me up. I get in the car, and we end up at the gas station because he needed to pump gas. When I saw him get out the car, he's fucking short. I'm like contemplating if I should call my friend to pick me up, LOL, but I don't. We end up at his friend's house and start smoking some stinky stank. And we leave and we get a room. He starts snacking. Besties, I can't even take y'all fucking seriously. He starts snacking on my coochie meow meow. This isn't the besties' words. This isn't the besties' words. All is good. When he's done, I want to, you know, return the favor. And OMG, bestie, when I tell you what they say about Asian men is true, it's true. La Pilinga was so small, like a toddler or some shit. I couldn't do it. I said, oh shit, I forgot. I have to take my brother to work and totally forgot. He was like, I thought you said we could hang all day. I said, yeah, I know, I'm sorry, but can you take me back? I gotta go. He has to drive all the way back like an hour away. The ride back was so awkward. Trágame tierra. LOL, OMG, never would I mess with an Asian man again. Well, damn. Yeah, damn is correct. Been there, bestie. It's embarrassing. And yeah, take me home. Toddler ill. Why would she compare it to that? I said that. She said something else, and I didn't want to say it. I felt uncomfortable saying it, so I just said toddler. That's my bad. That's my bad. I don't know. I read what she said, and it was worse. It was worse what she compared it to, so I said that. I apologize, bestie. I can't be lying on the bestie's name. You know what I mean? You could have hit the reaction. Where can I send my cheese? Through Instagram. I'm not gonna say it. I'm uncomfortable saying it. I'm uncomfortable saying it. You took over the team, best. I did. Baby carrot. Yeah. It's just the first thing that fucking, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'm gonna say toddler. Dang, so he wasn't a grower or a shower, no. All right. Bestie, my man was hitting it doggy style and he was going fast, so fast it slipped out and went into my chiquistriquis. And OMG, I felt like I was gonna faint. It hurt so bad. I didn't go all the way in, but I couldn't let him finish after that. The pain was real. Been there, done that, and it sucks, bestie. I'm a survivor. Accidental, that is the worst thing that could ever happen to anybody. I don't recommend it. I don't wish it on anybody, only my enemies. But you know what? Them bitches probably like that shit. So, yeah. And you know what? You know what I wish on my enemies? I wish that their fucking frijol falls off. That the fucking frijol falls off and that the chiquistriquis, you know what I mean? Accidental. Because why not? Just throw that out there. Just kidding. I had the same exact story. That's why you gotta pat it before you commit. Yeah, I'm a survivor. You're a survivor? It's not an easy story to tell. I don't know how some girls like it. They are warriors. That's what I'm saying. I guess we all been through it. Yeah. How does that even happen? They plotting. No, it happens, bestie. It happens because when they're clapping the cheeks really, like, just fucking fast and, like, this, it happens. Yeah, I'm a survivor. Screenshot for all the survivors. I'm a survivor. It's time. It was time for us to tell our story. We will not be silenced by the accidental. I won't be silenced. I will advocate. I'm a survivor, but the way I started crying, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Your explanation. Yes, grasping for air, freaking out. It's like, it's another type of pain. It's because you're not expecting it. You know what I mean? Like, you're having a good, and honestly, the time that happened to me, I was having a good time. I was having a good ass time. And then I was like, ooh. The way I was like, ooh, everything in my body, every hole in my body, bitch, closed up. My nose, my ears, everything was like, it was wild. Yeah. You gotta stick it when you hit different than that. You're not lying though, Brody. You're not lying. All right. Anyways, besties, don't judge me. But me and my husband have been together for 6 years, and this happened like 4 years ago, but I never forget it. LOL. It was early in the morning, around 5:30, and I wake up to my husband poking me, if you know what I mean. Anyways, so I tell him, OMG, let me go pee first. Mind you, I have a weak bladder. So for some reason, he thinks I can hold it in. I'm getting a pedicure right now, and I have my AirPods on. I keep trying to laugh. I'm telling you, you see stars and not in a good way. And they try to keep, no, that's like the worst part ever. You know, it is defense mode. The worst part ever is them trying to act like it didn't happen. Are we about to act like this did not happen? You didn't just fucking violate me? We're just gonna move on? No, we're not. I'm getting up and I'm leaving. Take me home. So for some reason, he thinks I can hold it in. Well, he decides to manhandle me. And if I didn't have to, I would be down. But like I said, I have a weak bladder. So he starts going at it, and I'm laughing because I told him I have to pee. And all of a sudden, I feel my pee coming out. I was so red. But you know what fucked up? That shit made him laugh. But it turned him on. I said, who the fuck did I marry? But that's not the worst part. Every blue moon, when I let him drink, haha, bestie, when he has a little too much to drink, he likes to tell the story and says it was the best memory of us. Y yo toda embarrassed. So, cuando toma, I'm on my toes. Bestie, stop it. What the fuck? It's giving, this might have to be an anniversary thing. You feel me? It's giving, he liked it a little too much. And you know what? That's fine. That's his kink. That's his business. And we respect that. I'd rather a woman pee on a man than a man pee on a woman any motherfucking day. I love it. I love that for you. Hey, bestie. So this is an embarrassing experience. This happened years ago. I was dating this guy and we were in the middle of him giving me some bomb ass oralation. Y'all's words give, I can't. Oralation. I'm gonna start using that. He backs up and is getting in position to go in. Legs are spread open. I indicate what he did or said that made me laugh, and I let out the loudest fart. I was so embarrassed. I swung my leg over his head to close my leg so quick, grabbed the pillow and put it over my face, and said, Trágame tierra. He was a sweetie, though, because he took the pillow off me and said, don't be embarrassed. It was my fault. Of course, we proceeded to do the nasty, but I wasn't concentrating because all I was doing was still trying to hold in my laugh and squeezing my cheeks. He never brought it up again. Y'all have some sweet men. Because I don't know. I don't know if I'm that lucky. Just get a mattress cover, girl. He liked it too much. You know he in love for real. He said, oh, when he's okay with it. That's what I'm saying. It's giving fetish. It's giving what it needs to give. Carmen, jail. Yeah, I'm gonna clown on you for it. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't think I'm safe in that. It hasn't happened, but I don't think I'm safe. Hey, bestie, so back in the day, I was hoeing around, as you motherfucking should, because my boyfriend at the time was cheating on me with some other hoes. So I decided to get my lick back. I met some guy and we started talking, and eventually I told him to come over my house during the day since my boyfriend was at work. The day comes and I tell him to park like a block away just in case. So he comes in and we start clapping cheeks. And it was going so good. But the thing is, we have cameras outside. So I had to put my phone next to us so I could watch the... Bestie. I had to put my phone next to us so I could watch the camera, and all of a sudden I hear a noise and look at the camera and see my boyfriend is home, which he never comes home for lunch, so I freak out and tell the guy to hide in my closet. Bitch, he was butt-ass naked hiding in my closet, but his dumb ass forgot he left his clothes on the floor, so I kicked him under the bed. Anyway, I quickly change and I go to the kitchen where my boyfriend and act like nothing. He doesn't suspect anything, so ends up leaving back to work. Once I see him leave, I go to my closet and open it, and the guy was fucking hiding underneath all my clothes. Anyway, we continue clapping cheeks because we both don't give a fuck. The end. You're my idol. You're my fucking idol, bitch. And I love you. And I hope I hope both sides of your pillow are cold every motherfucking night. You deserve it, queen. That's literally what she said. Nah, because I hope y'all get married and the man do you so dirty, you need counseling. She said, we both didn't give a fuck. The end. You know what? City girls have been really up with this lie. I'm not going to lie. We've been up. I love that for us. She said at the end. She said, case closed. Don't worry about what happened. We still clap cheeks. That's wild. I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation. If I was a side piece in that situation, I don't know what the fuck I would do. First of all, my big ass, can I even fit in your closet? Where am I going to hide under? You know what? I'm going to say this right now. And it's not fat on fat crime. I'm being real with y'all besties. If you're a big bitch in my life, big bitches can't be side pieces. We can't do it. We just can't. I can't hide under the fucking bed if your bitch comes home. You know what I mean? What am I going to do? There's no fucking way. I can't be in your closet. Like, you literally would have to make up a lie. I'd have to say I'm here for maintenance or something. Like, I'm smashing something up and pretending to fix it. Because what am I doing? And I'm not climbing out of a fucking window either. So, well, we're not fast enough. Honestly. Don't do it. But don't, all my big bitches, don't even put yourself in that predicament. Don't even put yourself in that situation. Because we're not going to make it out. We're not. Just don't do it. Now, I'm doing something. I'm fixing a pipe. I don't know what. I'm doing something. Because what am I doing here? What am I doing here? How can you explain that why I'm here? I know that's right. I can't run that fast. And 9 times out of 10, his girlfriend probably skinny. So she ain't going to do much. You feel me? But it's like, I'm already violating your house. You know what I mean? I'm already in your house. So it's like, I shouldn't be here. I can't beat up a skinny bitch either. You know what I mean? Like that's just, bitch, you just found out your man's fucking cheating on you with a big bitch, and then I gotta beat your ass. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm just gonna walk out. We're going out to boss because I'm not running. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's just no other way. There's no other way. Yeah, I'm the cleaning lady. I was coming, like, he was gonna hire me. I came to see how big the house was, see if I could clean it or not. Get the pipe and fixing the pipe. That's what I'm saying. Hey, Bessie, I don't think my story is crazy like that, but I clapped cheeks at a Target parking lot after they closed and everything was pitch black, and the guy was so fucking cute, but he literally hit it and quit it. I was hurt. Oh, Bestie, we were doing good. Why are you bringing us down? Just kidding. I'm sorry that happened to you. Yeah, the way I'm washing dishes, I'm doing something. I could wash a dish, bitch. I'll be up in there doing something. Then was the days I remember looking out the window of the apartment. Baby daddy was home early. When I tell you I ran so quick. Brody, why were you doing that? Y'all are fucking great. I think it's way worse when men do it because it's like, y'all got the audacity. One thing men have is that when they're side pieces, they play the role too well. Okay? I know he's like a real side piece in a man. He's going over. He's fucking your bitch in your bed, okay? He in your bed, he's with your girl clapping her cheeks. And then he still goes down and eats your food and drinks your beer. And he might even sit on your couch and watch TV. The disrespect is fucking wild when it comes to side dudes. I couldn't handle it because I put the coffee table and dining table together. I'm telling you. Exhibit A. Hi, Bessie. So here's one of many. One time I met a guy on a dating app about 11 years ago. We started off texting every day. Then we started talking over the phone. Then one time we decided to hook up. Bessie, when I tell this man was fine, he was fucking fine. We started talking, and then one thing led to another. We did the deeds. He did not disappoint, by the way. We were laying down, hugging and cuddling each other when suddenly I felt he started twitching. I thought this man was dying on my bed, girl. I asked him if he was okay. He said, yeah, it's normal. It's because... Here goes my ticket to hell. Okay? And if I'm going down, I'm taking all you bitches with me. Let me get into this. We did the deed. He did not disappoint, by the way. We were laying down, hugging and cuddling each other when suddenly I felt he started twitching. I thought this man was dying in my bed, girl. I asked him if he was okay. He said, yeah, it's normal. It's because a horse kicked me in the head when I was a kid, and it causes me to have small attacks after sex. After that, I ghosted him, even though the tronco was good as fuck. It's not funny. It's not funny. Why are y'all laughing? I'll see myself out the door. Just stop. It's not funny, Bessie's quit fucking laughing. Y'all are why I would have kept it. That's what I was about to say. I would have kept being with like that's I would have been like I would have gaslit myself. Can't have that. No, I would have gaslit myself, and I would have been like, I would have needed a man like that to make me feel better. Because you know what I mean? I'd be like, in my head, I'd be like, he's twitching because the ussy was so fucking good. I fucking put it down that like he twitching. You know what I mean? The way I would have psychologically fucking gaslit myself. Yeah. Staring at the gates of heaven like, open the door, please. Let me in. Let me in, please. God bless him. Rachel, get out. I can imagine like a fish out of water. Y'all stop. You know, his contact name Caballo Dorado. I'm just saying that sucks though. No, okay, but you know what? That I feel like honestly, everyone is walking themselves out. No, but like honestly, I feel like that's something that you let a bitch know before. Like you can't just come and put it down on me and then just fucking go full twitch. Like you should let me know in the beginning. You know what I mean? Jenny, get out. I feel like he should disclose. That's something you disclose in the beginning. You know what I mean? That's like, hey, by the fucking way, after we're done doing the deed, I might twitch. You know what I mean? Like you don't just lay down with me like that and then I'm freaking out. You know what I mean? But stop it. That's what I'm saying. No. We're gonna move on. My embarrassing story. My ex wanted a BJ and he wanted me to put my head on his thigh. He organisms, it shoots straight into the air and directly into my ear canal. Didn't get on the outside of my ear, it went right in. I thought I'd get an ear infection or something, but I didn't. How hard was this kick? Get out. Everybody get the fuck out. Everybody, not the chiripiorcas. Oh, stop. Melody, everybody go to jail. Get your asses in fucking jail. That's enough. That's enough. Whoever said la chiripiorca, get the fuck out. Because how dare you? Wow. Wow. She definitely won here. I mean, how you get that out? Well, at least he didn't have tremors. That's what I'm saying. It is what it is. It was really specific though. Bestie, if this is you, if you're the Twitcher, we apologize. I apologize. It was a huge curveball in the confessions. We didn't expect this. Just kidding. Who's single in here? You know what I mean? I'm escorting people to jail. Thank you, Yexi. She can hear the kids in her ears. I'm moving on because I don't even know what to say. I don't even want to say that. Thank you, Yexi. Please fucking handle these civilians because I can't do it. Take a deep breath and continue. Wow. So I was seeing some guy that was married. Red flags. Started off as casual talking here and there. He plays in a banda. More red flags. So we started to see each other every week, Fridays and Saturdays for the most part. He would pick me up late night, drive into the darkest streets, and he would hit in the back seat. The sex was bomb, bestie. One day, in one of many encounters, we was getting it in. He had me doggy style in the back seat. He was hitting it good. My face was very close to the window. I'm a big bitch. So as he hitting it, girl, he hit the wrong hole, and Lord behold, I almost went out the window because it hurt like no other. He started to get hooked on me I started to stay away, but he wouldn't stop reaching out until one day I didn't answer. He was blowing my phone drunk, and I assumed he didn't delete the message or calls because I woke up to his wife calling me. Well, what can you do? You feel me? What can you do? Hey, Vanessa, welcome to Las Besties. What can you do? You know what I mean? It was bound to happen one day. Let's get it over with. What do you want to know? No, okay, let me tell you something right now. I'm gonna be so fucking for real, besties. I'm gonna be so for real with y'all. Unless, okay, if your man ever cheats on you, unless he took your car or he kicked you out of the house or he stole your money, there's no reason to fucking talk to him. Okay, there's no reason to go and try to talk to the side piece. I'll be fucking damned. I'm not doing it. I don't give a fuck how many side bitches ever come out because you never know. You know what I mean? De los cuernos, nadie se salva. Y'all know this shit. Nobody's safe from cheating. If I were to ever get cheated on, Dios no lo quiera, I'm not calling you. Bitch, I'm not about to fucking humillarme. I'm sorry, but I'm not about that. I'm not doing this. I don't need you to come to me as a woman, bitch. Don't do it. Okay? Don't do that shit. I'm not calling you either trying to get information. I don't give a fuck. As soon as I find out that you fucking my man, he's not my man no more. Like, that's not my problem. And don't call me about him. You know what I mean? I'm already moving on. Yeah, don't waste my time. Don't call me. Don't try to rub it in my face, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Don't try to fucking friend request me on a fake profile or try to send me shit. I don't want it. Yeah, don't. I don't want it. I don't need it. Thank you for your service. Okay? He's your problem now. I'll sign it over. Take him. That's not my shit. You know what I mean? Like, you can have him. I'm not doing it. Because there's some women who need closure, and I completely understand that. I hope I'm not one of them bitches. But I ain't calling you, bitch. What the fuck are we talking about? I don't need to hear the details. I don't need to hear any of this shit. You know what I mean? My ex-girl added me on Venmo. Stop it. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not. And you know what? That's the way you gotta handle it. Because I guarantee you, if that were to happen to me, okay, if Hako were to ever cheat on me, and like, you know, she coming to me and says, I don't want to hear it, blocked, get the fuck out, or I'm leaving, that's it. You leave with no explanation. You leave without giving a fuck, bitch. The way they leave that bitch looking stupid is wild. The way they're begging to come home, talk about, I want my family back, stink. Guess what, bitch? Somebody else hitting it. You don't want your family back. You don't want your wife back. You know what I mean? I'm done. So please don't do it, besties. Don't be that wife. Don't be that girlfriend. Just move on. Welcome, Vanessa. Yes, welcome, bestie. I just want the proof that it happened. That's what I'm saying. I just need the proof that I'm out. Why the ugly one's always a cheater zone? Yo, I saw a TikTok where this woman, she was with a white man. I don't know where I want to say it's Texas based off of the accents. And she pulls up to the restaurant and he just sitting there with his side piece and they're eating. And like, she's like, I didn't know about you. And I'm like, you doing a scandalo in the restaurant? Baby, if you don't just slap the fuck out of him and leave. Like, what are you doing? And she's like, I will say this, I felt really bad for her because she was like, we have a daughter together. Like, she tells the girl, she's like, did you know that we have a baby together? And I was like, I'm like, girl, just leave. But it sucks. It sucks because when there's kids involved, it's harder. It's harder to get out of that. You know what I mean? But I felt so bad for her. And I was like, fuck. Just, we gotta do better, besties. Leave them guessing if we're upset or not. Just leave. Just leave. I know it's easier said than done, but if there's one thing men have, it's the audacity. And I feel like, and you know what? Call me what you want, okay? But it's giving very much, in my eyes, the side piece, you don't get to talk to me. It's a privilege to be around me. It's a privilege to talk to me. And you don't have that privilege. You're nothing. You're nothing to me. You're like you're the shit beneath my fucking shoe. I don't think that side bitches should ever have the fucking opportunity, you know what I mean? To talk to the wives. Or the girlfriends or whatever. You know what I mean? But this bestie in particular, no tea, no shade, no offense, bestie. You had them shook. Because I'm going to tell you, like, you had the wife traumatized. Because if she calling you, I'm not doing it, bestie. I'm not calling you. Just know that. So you know she was shook. You know something happened. And if he mentioned in those messages that the chiquitas triquis was given, I don't know. But, and look, cheating's never the answer, okay? But it's everybody lives their life the way they want to, okay? Judgment-free zone. But let me tell you something about banda men, okay? And I don't even want to come for y'all besties. If you got a man who's in a banda, let me just tell you, they're never faithful. I don't care what lies you've been told. You fucking with a man in a banda, it's because you know he's married, you know he got kids, and you know he got side pieces. And if you marry somebody who's in a banda, you know what you signed up for. I don't want to hear it. Don't be that bitch that, like, my man would never ever, because they do. Especially in the banda. Everybody in the banda gets it. When it comes to the tubero, when it comes to the motherfucker over there doing the drums, when it comes to the fucking backup singer who ain't even singing, they gon' have a fucking not the banda, yeah. I'm sorry, Bessie. I don't want to be the one to tell you. Stay away from them. Stay away from them. Because they have groupies everywhere they go. You got a man in banda? Let me tell you, you don't. Yeah, he for the streets. So this particular situation, I really don't. It is what it is. Because she said he's in the banda. Okay, that's the first red flag. His wife should know. You know what you signed up for. And their bandas aren't even good. Yeah, it don't matter. All right, let's keep it going. When I was younger, I was still a V, and my boyfriend at the time was, you know, metiendo dedo. He had long fingers and his nails were sharp. I don't know if his fingers took my V or his nails scratched me. After that, he said he might as well do the real thing. I can't believe I can't believe his fingers took my V card. When I tell the story to my homegirls, they think it's the funniest thing ever. Till this day, I don't know who popped my cherry. Cosa sad. Okay, let's be honest. I don't know about that. I use my Banda Mint to get into the cluster free and free bottle service. I don't know about the fingers because I had these two dehydration bitches in high school, and you know, she was like, oh, she popped my cherry, and I was like, I thought that you couldn't. And I told my mom, right? I had told my mom, I was like, you know, because me and my mom would talk about shit like this. And I asked her, I was like, hey, you know, dehydration bitches, can they pop each other's, you know what I mean, cereza? And she was like, I don't think so. I think it has to be a thing like that. And I was like, well, I don't know. So who knows? I don't know if fingers are enough. But my mom at the back in the day said no. She's like, no, she lying to you. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Who knows? We'll never know. Michael Young runs to a vibrator and she'll say that like nothing. I mean, you can, right? Like in my head, I knew my mom was fucking with me because I was like, I feel like you can. If you go deep enough, I feel like you can. I hope fingernails are clean. That's wild. Low key, that's wild. Don't you have to bleed to be pop? Not everybody bleeds. That's a huge misconception. Not everybody bleeds. Mile, not mil. Somebody do the research. Somebody do the homework and come back and let us know. So one of my embarrassing stories is when I was 18. This Dominican, red flag. This Dominican invited me to his brother's house party. We were having a good time. Then we went to the bathroom to kiss. One thing led to another, and we started having sex. He put me on top of the sink, and minutes later, the damn sink broke. The whole thing came apart, and we were on the floor. But that didn't stop us. We finished, and everyone was recording as we came out since the noise was so loud. So embarrassing. And that was his brother's apartment. My bad. I couldn't recover from that. I'd have to move. The way I'd cover my face. For the musicals, the 1,000-mile rule. Sounds like a good time. Low-key, it does. Low-key, it does. If you're a skinny bitch, yeah. Hee hee ha ha. But if you're a big bitch and you broke the sink, they're like, damn, that big bitch broke the sink. Alright. I don't have a story of my own, but my cousin has shared plenty with me, and I'm always shocked. The one that got me was when she dated an older man and he was being weird because he'd never let her gawk as that's her specialty or even play with it. So one day she finally just pushed him back and went for it. Turns out he was using a strap-on the whole time. She had suspicions but didn't think he'd actually go there. She asked him to leave. Months later, she started a new job and he was one of the cooks at the restaurant. She called me immediately and said that she found out he is in his 60s. No wonder he couldn't get it up on his own. I don't know if my cousin is just that blind or if she's just not giving a fuck, but she needs to leave the elderly. What? Bestie. Okay, no. Bestie violated the fuck out of her cousin. Bestie. Listen to this shit. I don't know if my cousin is just that blind or if she's just not giving a fuck, but she needs to leave the elderly alone. I can't breathe. I'm fucking crying. You didn't have to do her like that, bestie. You didn't. ¿Para qué quieres enemigas cuando tienes primas así? Just kidding. You didn't have to read her like that, bestie. Now she needs to leave the elderly alone. I'm fucking crying. Oh, God. Actually, now listening to Bessie's stories, I think I do. I also had a condom in me. My ex was so small that it slipped off, and we were looking for it for 10 minutes like pendejos. Whole time, I had a gorilla grip on it, and when he found it, he was so pissed off that he just gave up. He never satisfied me, so it's whatever. Bessie's ruthless. Bessie doesn't give a fuck. I love that for you. Oh my God, I'm never gonna forget that. She needs to leave the elderly alone. God damn. Not the cousin being a caretaker. I can't do it with y'all. I can't. Ugh. Okay. Hey, bestie. This is my embarrassing story. I was 17 at the time with my first boyfriend. He took me to dinner and decided to go home and hang out. The usual. Mind you, I was still a V, didn't know how to do anything. So we decided tonight was the night. One thing led to another, and I was about to give cabeza. I didn't know what I was doing, so I decided to stop, but he was hesitating. He grabbed me by my head, and I don't know what I ended up throwing up on him, like a lot. Like my whole dinner. I was so embarrassed, I grabbed my things and left. I went home and blocked him off of everything. Till this day, I wonder if he remembers me as the girl who threw up on him. Here's another embarrassing story, much shorter. My baby daddy and I were doing the delicioso when he decided to use a small, vibrating little bean-looking magnet thing. I didn't know how it was used, so he just inserted it weird. After we were done, obviously I had to take it out and I couldn't. I was so mad at him because it wouldn't come out. I didn't want to go to the ER. Imagine, heck no. I made him take it out, which he did. Damn, besties. Y'all need to be careful with them damn bullets. The fuck? Justified. Ugh, I can't. Okay, so one day my husband wanted a rapidin at like 3 a.m. So he woke me up and we started doing doggy style, but with the lights off because we were too lazy to turn them on. Anyway, what the bestie? The fuck? Bitch, what you doing with the lights on? Anyways, as he was going at it, he got too emotional and accidentally went into the wrong home. Mind you, we've never ever done that because that terrifies me. So when it happened, I fell into shock and ran into the fucking bathroom almost dying. I literally felt like I wanted to faint. That's how bad that shit felt. After that, I felt like my chiquitita was abused. Anyways, let's just say he ain't allowed to do doggy with the lights off. Traumatized me for real. Who turning the lights on though? I said, when everybody's on. Okay, my husband and I, when we first started dating, we were doing a delicioso in a car. We did it a lot in his car. We had a design spot where we would do it because it was super dark and there was only one house which always had their lights off. Anyways, as we're going at it, the windows are foggy as fuck. And you know when you're doing it in the car, you be hitting everything in the car. So my husband accidentally hit the car alarm and the car started going off. We got up so quick and got halfway dressed. We were panicking because we didn't want to get caught. And tell me why everything started going downhill. While the alarm was going off, we tried to stop it, but it wasn't. And to make everything worse, the car didn't turn on after that. We were shitting bricks, but we ended up making it turn on and left that spot and never went back. I'd be in the dark. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why we turn the lights on. I like the dark. You know what I mean? I fuck with the darkness. I don't need to be. What are we looking at? I go off of the fucking. Yeah, I go off of the vibe. Let me just fill you up. I don't need to see shit. Not the battery that. I mean, I could do it regardless, but I prefer the dark just because because I feel like when you're going off of sensation alone, I don't, because you have, how many senses a bitch got, right? You got taste, sight, hearing. I don't fucking know all the senses, bitch. Don't even come to me, right? But, like, I'd rather only have to use what I'm feeling. Let me hear you. Smell. Let me just, you know what I mean? Let me hear you. Let me feel you. You know what I mean? I don't need to see. The men need to see. I like to be blindfolded. Ah, shoot! Dark is top tier. All right. So my friend was recently telling me about a guy we had went to school with that she thought was cute. And well, it's been 6 years since high school. In that time, we had gotten shot and... Okay, hold on. Let me reread this. I already cashed in a ticket to hell today, and I don't need another one. So hold on. Give me a chance to redeem myself, please. I'm begging you. So my friend was recently telling me about a guy we had went to school with that she thought was cute. Well, it's been 6 years since high school, and that time he had gotten shot and is now in a wheelchair. I thought everyone knew, but she didn't get the memo. So she said he came over and picked her up. His wheelchair was in the back seat, and she said, hold on. I can do this. Stop. I can do this. His wheelchair was in the back seat, and she said, which she had seen it, but she thought it belonged to his grandma. Why? She don't know that was the excuse she come up with. Then she said she noticed he had sticks he was driving with. She said she thought it was just the pedals was broke. She said he wanted it. What? She said she thought it was just the pedals were broken. She said he wanted to hit, but she said no. But the next time we meet up, he was going on a trip the next day. So she seen his arm, which was scarred from the bullets. He said, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I got shot. She was like, dang, but was okay with it. Well, he leaves and goes on the trip, posts a story on vacation of him and his chair. She seen it and fell out. She said it started mathing slowly. He got back. He hit her up, said, you got something you want to say? He said, I didn't leave out. I was shot. She said, you didn't mention you got wheels for legs, and blocked him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bestie. But you gotta be a dumbass bitch if you're not mathing the math. If the math, like, how are you not putting 2 plus 2? How is this shit not matching for you? Let me tell you something. This been happened to one of my friends. Okay? This is gonna be my 3rd ticket to hell, and it's fine. It is what it is. It is what it fucking is. I had a friend, right? And there was this guy, and I was gonna say bitch. She messaged me right now. I'm about to talk. I'm about to say it, bitch. I'm about to fucking say it. She's watching my live. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. She literally just texted me. Okay. So there was this guy, right? And he would take regular pictures. Okay? He would take regular pictures standing up, but you could tell something. I knew something was off, right? And I had already seen him in person, and he low-key had beef with Jacobo, y'all. Like, he started shit with Jacobo out of nowhere in the restaurant one day. We're at the Pulga, and it was so embarrassing. Like, I was shook. He basically was saying that Jacobo looked at him wrong, right? And Jacobo was like, what the fuck? Because he had to walk. He couldn't walk right. Like, he had he had to prop himself up with these things, right? And so he had people Jacobo, and I was like, what the fuck? And like, I already had beef with some of his family because of some shit with my friend, right? So I noticed on Facebook that like he would comment on her shit or like her shit, and like they were friends. And so I told her, I was like, bitch, do you know who this is? And she didn't believe me at first. I was like, he can't walk right. Like those pictures of him standing up, like that's just, you know what I mean? Like that he doesn't walk by himself. Like he needs it. She didn't fucking believe me until we went out and she saw him in person, and she was like, oh shit. And and I was just like, bro, like he gets people like that because, you know, he takes really good pictures just standing up. And yeah, she almost got catfish. She almost fucking fell for it. And I had to I had to let her know. I was like, no, but I was like, stop talking to him. I was like, stop. Because he was talking about he was trying to see her. And I was like, don't do it, bitch. I was like, don't fucking do it. You don't know who this person is. And yeah. And it's not that. I'm pretty sure he's probably married. I haven't seen him in years, right? He's probably married and all that shit. The problem is he was a fucking asshole. Like, he would start shit with people. And like, I feel like it's like that short people syndrome where like short people tend. I remember he was like, wait, he's coming. And luckily he didn't recognize me. I just saw him stroll by. My friend messaged me. No, because like, I showed, like, she saw him on the fucking dance floor, right? And like, because like, you know, he was dance, and I was just like, she was like, bro, she's like, we gotta go, we gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, he can't, and he didn't recognize her, thank goodness. It was too dark, like, he didn't recognize her, but I was like, bitch, I fucking can't. I literally can't. Perdóname, Diosito, por las cosas que digo y lo que hago, porque a veces no sé ni lo que hago. But yeah, and so, yeah, he was just a fucking menace. Like, he was such an asshole. He would start shit with people. And I think it's equivalent to, like, short people syndrome, to where, like, short people try to fucking pick fights with big bitches or tall people and they want sympathy because they're short. And I feel like because you know he was in his situation, he would pick fights with people knowing that like nobody's gonna fucking hit him. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna that like that's a ticket to hell right away. You're not just gonna fucking punch a dude like that who can't really walk. So he would start shit with people, and I remember he literally fucking did that shit to Jacobo, and like he was fucking coming after Jacobo. We were literally at the pulga, and he was fucking going off, and Jacobo was like, "What the fuck? I didn't do like I didn't do anything to him. Like what the fuck?" And I was like, "What'd you do?" Like I was like, "What'd you do?" He's like, "I didn't do shit." He's like, "He coming at me," and we were fucking scared. And then I think like his parents ended up coming up and apologizing to Jacobo. They're like, "No, it's okay. Like we're sorry." And he was, "I promise. Like you know, I didn't do anything to him. I don't know what's going on. Maybe he confusing with somebody else, but it wasn't me." And we left. We were so embarrassed because people were looking at us like, what they do to this fucking dude? And I was like, we gotta go. We gotta fucking go. Because people are thinking we're evil people fucking with somebody. You know what I mean? It was the worst day ever. Not because my man knocked one of those out because the dude thought his condition made him untouchable. Stop it. Yeah. It was so embarrassing. Do not recommend. But when we were talking on the phone, dude, you talked on the phone with him, bitch, I'm dead. When we talked on the phone, it's like he could walk saying stuff like, oh, they came to pick me up. I can't. Stop, bitch. I can't even think about this no more. I can't. I'm literally getting cringe that, like, because everything's coming back to me. All the stupid shit we would do. I'm done with my friend, y'all. Stop it. I don't want to remember this shit no more. Because they would talk. Like, they would talk. Like, they would get into deep conversation. I was like, bitch, he can't walk. Like, I'm trying to... I don't know how to... I had to show her. The only way for her to fucking believe me was showing her. And when she saw, that's what it was. It's okay. We're all going to jail. Wow. We're going to hell. You know what I mean? Like, we're going down, like down there. Like, it's not even, there's no question. If you laughed in this live, I'll see you there. We taking an Uber? Like, who's riding? Is it free? I ain't trying to pay too much, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't trying to vacation. All right. One day I ate a whole big bag of extra hot Cheetos. My husband wanted to do the deed that night and I wasn't feeling good. Long story short, I was reverse cowgirl and for some reason he wanted to record. He rarely records. After we were done, we looked back at the video and I have a little nugget on my cheek. I was so embarrassed. He told me he saw it the whole time and didn't care. Or to take one of those charter buses. I said we get like at least a fun bus, a party bus. What do you mean a nugget? Like a nugget of shit or a nugget of hot Cheeto? The train here, y'all resumes ready. When I was on my hoe days, I had a wild time that I got it in with 4 guys. Now I can't even Wait. Back it up, Terry. Back it up. When I was on my hoe days, I had a wild time that I got it in with 4 guys in a span of 4 days. Now I can't even multitask texting, but it's true when they say all girls need those college hoe days. You feel like a different, more confident person juggling those hoes. Always practice safe delicioso, besties. Hey. Say it loud, say it proud, you feel me? I'm all for it. Bestie, when my husband and I were dating, we were doing doggy and I accidentally farted on him, but I meant it was one of those silent ones. That his thing fell asleep, lol. But I guess it was my brujeria because since that day, he be coming back for more. A win is a win. A win is a win. Okay, we got a long one, besties. I remember a story a while back where the woman had a second chance at losing her V-card. The same thing happened to me. I was with my ex for over 11 years. I thought he popped my you-know-what, but I didn't bleed and I chalked it up to not everyone bleeds their first time, but he also had a tiny chile. And in all the time we were together, I had never ever had an organism. But back then, I didn't know better. I was a teen when we were first together, so almost 12 years later, we're now broken up and I stayed single for like 2 years with no delicioso, mind you. We had also stopped having it before we broke up, so I hadn't gotten it in years. This was my first time dating as an adult, and I was scared, but decided to try apps because I needed it by this time, and that's an understatement. I was going into it knowing how men are. We all know most men ain't shit, even though he seemed so interested in me. Even after all the flirting and texting, I really thought he wasn't going to call me back. Maybe it was because my toxic ex told me no one was going to want me. That's not true. That's gaslighting. New guy took me out on dates, held my hand. He knew my history of only being with one person, and he was so nice and patient with me. One date was so nice. He took me out to eat, and then we went for a walk, winding up on a bridge where other couples, where the moon was shining on the water. There was even someone playing the guitar, adding to the steamy summer night ambiance. Am I reading a fucking book, bitch? Sell me this shit. I need it now. Wow. Girl, when I tell y'all I was ready, I was ready. We got a nice hotel room with separate rooms in it, a living area, and a bedroom. I went to shower, and then he did. I was so nervous. We laid in the bed for a while, and then we started going at it. He kissed and touched me, something I never experienced. He got me ready, going down on me, another thing barely experienced. Now, y'all will probably know who this is when I say this, but it's... What? Hold on. But it's 8-inch and fat, so I feel like no level of readiness is going to be completely comfortable after years of nothing in there. Oh. Y'all, he's such a sexual person. He eats everything and kisses everything. Like, I can't even focus when we're doing it. It hurt, but it was good hurt at the same time. IDK how to explain it. Here's the embarrassing part. When we were done, I looked at the bed and a huge blood mark was on the bed. Like, huge. I was so shook. He had to call room service and request more sheets, and instead of giving the old sheets to them room service, he tried to wash them off in the tub as best he could, because it was going to look like a crime scene. Apart from that, I had my first organism, and I'm still getting them years later. Wow. That was some Shakespearean shit right there. I appreciate that. That was a good read, and I'm so happy for you, Bestie. I'm pretty sure that was scary. You know what I mean? Because once you go there, babe, you ain't going back. That's a fact. Dr. Seuss. You feel me? So, good for you. Hello, I agree, Brody. I'm like, I know this person. No flow. He just made me bleed. Oh. Always with the width and not the length. So much detail. Hasta cemento hole. Okay? Because I'm going to need you to start writing books. It is a humble brag. I like when y'all just come and shit on us. She reached peak. As she should. As she should. My embarrassing story is I didn't hit my spot till it started messing with my man. I didn't hit my spot till I started messing with my man. Like, how did I go years thinking sex was good before organisming? LOL. Once we started, we had sex every day in his car or apartment, and his mom saw us on her cameras and still talks about it to this day. 9 years later, he's still my man. I love a good happy ending. You feel me? I love that y'all are organisming, because who doesn't want that? Bessie, how was it a good story but couldn't spell orgat? Brody, you know damn well we lying. I don't say that. I say organism. I say organisming. We love a girthy king. My ex had gotten me a vibrator to spice things up. As I was using it with him, como que he got jealous and wanted to insert himself in me with it. Bitch, why the fuck is that a good idea? I was young and had only ever done it like 5 times before that. It fucking hurt and I pushed him off. I proceeded to get myself off, and when I turned to him, he was pouting in the corner of the bed, crying. Crying, saying why I didn't like it. Hello, it fucking hurt. This kid had no idea about female anatomy. He just assumed I would enjoy it. He got mad and threw away my vibrator. That was a tantrum. The way I would have got the biggest fucking ick, that's a full-blown man tantrum. That's a Manussi tantrum. And we can't have that, bestie. And that's fucking wild. Yeah, that's an emotional king right there. I would have kicked him the fuck out. And like, why are you watching me? Why are you watching me have a good time? Get the fuck out of here. I don't need you pouting and ruining the fucking vibe. Like, what the fuck? That triggered me so bad. What is life? What the fuck? Why does it keep doing that? Hold on. This freaking message popped up and then went away. Where the fuck is it? Lil Pepper energy for sure. Lil PP energy. No, for fucking sure. All right, we got a couple more, and then we gotta wrap it up, besties. No pun intended. Hey, bestie. So my boyfriend had a so-called friend because honestly, dude was a hater. Since the day I met him, this dude always had a stupid comment about why I was dating my man and would say he was better and that if we got together, I wouldn't regret it. And my man would say he just a hater and brush it off. But it always pissed me off. So one occasion, my man let his friend use his backyard to have his B-day party. Well, obviously, we were there, and I had gone inside to my man's room to change my shoes. My man ends up joining me, and he says, let's do a quickie. So the way that his room is set up, my man has a couch in the room in front of the door, and so I'm riding him on the couch topless with the rest of my dress scrunched up from the bottom and trying not to be loud. There's a picture frame on the top of the sofa, so apparently this guy was looking for my man and had the audacity to just open the door for the room. So since we were just trying to be quiet, he hadn't heard us, but I noticed him peeking in the door through the reflection on the picture frame above the sofa. So I decided in that moment to start moaning loud and ride him harder. I figured he was always talking shit as to why I'm with him, so I'll show him why. No lie, he watched for a bit but left, and after that, he never said anything to me. At one time, my father-in-law caught us clapping cheeks, and I noticed, but my man didn't. I still feel so awkward to this day, because I realized he had been watching us for a few minutes. I don't know how much he saw. I was butt naked, but I try not to think about it. Bestie, that's crazy. Father-in-law, I couldn't be around him. Yeah, bestie, it's giving kink. It's giving you like a little looky look, and that's fine. The first thing is accepting. We are not in denial here. If you like that, do what you got to do. But I couldn't do it. I couldn't continue. Yeah, she likes putting on a show. I love that for you. It's giving get the OF up and running. You feel me? Get your coin, sis. My husband told me a story of a girl he did it with one morning before school. She went over to his house. They did it, and he was hitting it from the back. And he said that when she left, he kept smelling something funky, like shit. And that when he looked at his shirt, he said there was a shit stain on his white school t-shirt. If y'all have an upset stomach, besties, we gotta do better. We have to do better. If you got an upset stomach, you ate Chipotle, you ate some hot Cheetos, you just going through all the motions of having an upset stomach, don't clap cheeks. I don't need these confessions on here. There's too many. I was one or two. One or two is fine. This is two. This is one too many. This is one too many. And we need to stop the cycle. Yeah, what's up with all this shit? We need to stop it. We need to do better. Bestie, so my mom and sister were pregnant at some time together. I know you Mexican bitch, because ain't no fucking way. She's the oldest of my sisters. She's like 50. I'm 32. It's crazy we are almost 20 years apart. I have 9 sisters, and I'm the second baby of the family. So I have seen some shit. Anyways, my sister was living with my tia Panchita and her dude. My sister already had my nephew. He is 1 year younger than me. Anyways, she never wanted us or anybody to know who my nephew's dad is. Sus. So while she was living with them, she was messing around with my tia's man. Se lo llevó. They left and got married, and my tia se quedó heartbroken. I can only imagine, and I wish I saw all the drama. Can you imagine my mom's daughter stole her sister's man? Well, anyways, I have an ending to the story, and it's good. So they got married and had Chuckies. They are all grown and have families of their own. My brother-in-law that my sister married ended up cheating on her with some white heifer. She was my niece's friend's mom, and her friend was the one to tell her and my sis. So after karma got to her, they split up and he ended up moving out. My sister is now divorced and lives alone, and he is in prison because he got caught with drugs and is in prison for 15 years. When he gets out, he will be deported. She stole my tia's dude all for nothing. Um, wow. We didn't ask for the T-ness, but the T-ness came. I love that. Thank you, bestie. We very much appreciate it, cause wow. Wow, wow, wow. Why the fuck does it keep doing this? This is pissing me off. There's a freaking message here, and every time I try to fucking click on it, it goes away. I'm getting angry. Why is that happening? No. Why is this happening? Honestly, Karma, love it. Oh my god, I actually call live. I never get a notification. Mood. You get what you get. Somebody write a script to that. Excuse me, isn't that her uncle? No, because it's her aunt's husband. So like it's her mom's sister's husband. So he's not blood related to her, but the aunt is. You know what I mean? Los caminos de la vida. That's wild. I'm trying to fucking. Where is this message at? I can't. Okay. Damn it. It wasn't letting me click on it. Why is it doing that? It's pissing me off. Like, I try to click on it and it won't let me. I can't say the name because it's anonymous. You feel me? Okay, I got you. Oh, I got it. Fuck yeah. Tío Político. There you go. Hey, Bessie, I just want to know how to run some errands. I got it. All right. I hooked up with this dude and we were doing a position where he had to be sitting. Tell me why when we were done, there was a big poop stain on my sheets. And we're wrapping up. I was fighting for that message, bestie. Fighting. Literally fighting to read that message. Like, I don't think you understand. Wow. Just wow. I couldn't live with myself. Here's the thing. I hope she doesn't have white sheets. Probably. But I feel like a man who doesn't wipe his ass is a man who cannot clap these cheeks. You know what I mean? Get in there. Get in there and wipe that shit. Because that's embarrassing. That's nasty. That's disgusting. I saw it on Twitter one time about a woman talking about that, and she said that her man said that he's a man and no fingers going near his chiquis or streakies. Babe, yeah. And maybe not a finger, but a washcloth. You feel me? A washcloth needs to go up in there and do a little something. Because the fuck? Yeah. Hey there, showing off my 3 months. Bestie. Not just white, but get the loofah in. That's what I'm saying. Get it in there. Stick it in there. Put some soap in that bitch. Just let it cleanse itself out. Exfoliate. Because hygiene got to be 10-10. Because all I can think about is pH balance. That's what I'm saying. If your ass looks like that, what the D look like? You know what I mean? No ma'am, no ham. Wow. That took a lot out of me. I cashed in 3 tickets to hell. I was not expecting that. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting, my ride to hell. I don't appreciate it, honestly. Because I try to be a good person, you know what I mean? Like, day in and day out, I try to do what's good. I just try to be a decent human being. I heard some people just let the water run through it. That's nasty. Is this who we are? This is not who we are. I can pass a bitch not washing her hair. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? Some bitches like bird baths, where they just get some water and splash it up in there. Whatever floats your fucking boat, right? I draw the line and not sticking a finger up there and digging out what needs to be dug out. Cardi B said it her fucking self. At least this much needs to go in there. And you need to fucking get in there and you need to fucking do what you gotta do. Sorry, I said what I said. There's no reason for y'all to be fucking leaving fucking skid marks, okay? There's no reason. That's nasty. But, no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade. This is a good life. I appreciate y'all being here, besties. Why do we keep having hygiene conversations? That's what I'm saying. And in this heat and these temperatures and this season and this month of the year, y'all are wilding like this. No, do better. Do fucking better. Um, this is how you get an STD. This is how, you know what I mean? Just be careful, besties. Be careful. Don't let these men do this shit to you, because they're nasty. Mistakes happen all the time. You know what I mean? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, bitch, shame on me. Can you start a podcast? I love listening while on my walks, but I also can't be distracted. There's a bunch of creepers everywhere. Give me some time, bestie. Give me some time. I'm gonna definitely try to work on it. Cause I feel like a lot of y'all don't necessarily watch me, but y'all hear me. Y'all are more, y'all be putting me on and fucking cooking and doing your dishes and shit. And I respect that, cause that's me too. I'm not I can be a visual person, but I'm also like, you know, I'm a listener. So let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. Carry wet wipes outside. I be doing homework and shit. That's what I'm saying. Men should be wiping throughout the day in this heat. At this point, everybody needs to. Deodorant, perfume. Perfume's only gonna go, you know what I mean? So far. It's given, I have to take a fucking shower twice a day, bitch. Took a shower this morning. I'm gonna take another one tonight before I go to sleep. It's just, it is what it is. It's the weather, babe. What do you want me to do? I can't call Hot Wheels and be like, what's he gonna do? Not a damn thing. Time it is, putting it out there. Yeah. Let me see what I can do. You know what I mean? One thing at a time. But I'll see what I can do. But yeah, you should podcast these lives, LOL. If you got the Amazon back there, absolutely. Yeah, so I think you can convert your videos to audio and then just upload them as podcasts. Ooh, let's see what we can do. I'll figure it out. Yeah. But yeah, this is a good live. I enjoyed this one. I carry my wipes in my purse for real, and I have baby wipes right here, literally in front of me, because I be putting that shit in my purse too. But yeah, happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Let's have a good week. Let's have a good weekend. I don't know when I'll go live again. It's crazy because every fucking weekend there's something. Last weekend, Jacobo's nephew was here. The weekend before that, and I spent the weekend before that was Father's Day weekend, and then this past weekend I was with my friend, and then my husband's nephew came to spend the day with us, and then I just found out that my cousins are coming down from Houston. So when I'm just like, it's in the summer, y'all. It's always something on the weekends. So hopefully I can go live before that. But I'll let you guys know. You know what I mean? If you're part of Lost Besties, you already know. I put the schedule out when I can. If you're not a part of Lost Besties, think about it. Give me a chance. You know what I mean? Think about it. There's extra lives over there. There's extra teeness over there. And we have a ball. We have a good time. Oh, yeah, 4th of July weekend. Forgot about that. And, you know, I'm going to be having giveaways over there as well. So we need another drinking live. For real. Hopefully I can get Jacobo, because he be getting home fucking tired and late. And I was like, he hasn't come on live. And I was like, are you trying to divorce me? Do you want these bitches out here thinking that, you know, you lost a baddie? I'm gonna need you to come sit down. I'm gonna need you to come sit down and put in this work, because they're thinking that, like, we're divorced. Just kidding. Is all the Mexico tea in there? Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I gotta chill in these public lives. Save it for the sub. You do, Brody. You do. We be getting wild over there. Lost Besties definitely worth the money. Thank you, besties. If you want to join, if you go on desktop and you go to my channel, I think the link is gonna be in the description of all my videos. But it'll say subscribe or it'll say join. I need send saludos from Houston to Jacobo. Thank you. I'll let him know. Love you, Bessie. Thanks for the last saludos. I'll let him know. But he needs to hop on a live. Yes, Mexico Tea is part of the Bestie lives. How do I join? Click the link in the description. I think you have to be on desktop. Some people say you can't do it from your phone, but it's just gonna say join. Yeah, I'm gonna cleanse the live for sure. This is so much. No, talks about how hard it is to make friends as an adult. So definitely gonna join Lost Besties. Come on over, bestie. We're all besties there. It's a judge-free zone. You know, we should be talking about a little bit of everything. And it gets wild. It definitely does. I did it from my phone. Okay, cool. But let me cleanse the live. And, you know, que Dios me los bendiga hoy, mañana y siempre por los siglos de los siglos. Amen. Yeah, tell him we worried he went in my. I'm worried he's with Ranchitas. You feel me? I'm worried he went with his baby mama type of shit. Is it the $5 or $10 one? It's a $10 one. It's a $9.99. I got my FAS money. Sis, I'm a join now. Per. She's richness. Yeah, it's a $9.99 one. So Las Comadres, you just get the badge. And if you're a La Bestie, you get all those perks. We be having a time and friendships are made. Oh, for sure. For sure. But yeah, que Dios me los bendiga. Hoy, mañana y siempre por sus siglos. Amen. You feel me? I'll be having an amazing week, setting out good vibes, and yeah. Okay, Bessie, let me get my check in. I'll see y'all there. I gotta upgrade. Make it happen, Bestie. Make it happen. Thank you, besties. Thank you guys for supporting me. I truly appreciate it. Y'all already know. Okay, as long as y'all fucking with me, I'm gonna fuck with y'all. And yeah, and let me do my research on the podcast shit, because I know y'all been wanting that. And yes, Bessie, see you soon. Stay safe. Much love to you too. Love you guys. Y'all stay safe, Brody. Don't be hitting and quitting it and say you never did it. You feel me? Ali to Arturo, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get his compa in here soon, so that way we can vibe and we can, you know, drink a little, and we'll see what we get into. All right, bye, besties. Have an amazing week. Y'all stay safe, and stay hydrated, please. Also, just a little PSA, besties. If you have bebe kids and you're going to the pool or whatever, please be careful. There's so much stuff going on with the pools. Just make sure that, you know, I don't want to tell you what to do, you know what I mean? Just be careful. Be careful. There's been a lot of incidents with drowning or kids getting water in their lungs and shit like that. And I know water parks and doing all this shit is cool. What else you gonna do? You know what I mean? It's summertime. Just be careful, besties. Let me cleanse y'all's bebe kids too, and make sure that everybody's having a safe summer. Enjoy the time with your kids, because by the time you know it, they grown and they moving out. So do what you gotta do now. Have fun. Wear the bathing suit, bitch. Who gives a fuck? Okay? And go on vacation. Have a good time. Have a good summer. He wants to drink, also go. Yeah, I'm gonna get him in here. I'm gonna get him in on a good day too, because he been moody. I went to the pool, came back, super dehydrated, drink water. Yes, drink water, besties. Please stay hydrated, especially for the bebe kids. Especially for the bebe. Uno aguanta. You know what I mean? I feel like yo, si tienes que aguantar, te aguantas. But the bebe kids, it's rough out here. All right, bye, besties. Love you guys, and I will see you next time. As always, the live's gonna be up for a replay. Bye, besties.